Hey Virgos, welcome on back to the channel. If you are new here, I don't know what I'm doing with my hand. But if you are new here, I am Faith. If you are returning, she's still she. Anyway, so yes, happy birthday. I think your season just started right on the 23rd. So I'm about a couple days into Virgo season. But anyway, so happy birthday or belated birthday. But yeah, this is just going to be just a general reading in terms of whatever comes through. Okay. I may do the dice just to get some time in terms of if there's something that comes out and I'm like, okay, yeah, how long is this going to take for this to take place? Then I will probably roll the dice and kind of see what we're looking at with that. But I'm going to use my normal thing, my Spellcasters Tarot set. So we're just going to see, like I said, what comes out. Okay, so this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So let's take a look. Virgo, Sun, Moon. Okay, I'm immediately getting Timothy. I'm also getting something tied to training. Now, this may be an interesting situation. I'm actually getting something tied to discrimination. So some of you Virgos, you may be dealing with something tied to discrimination. But I'm also getting like homophobia, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. I am picking up that the discrimination may be on your side, like you're the one that's discriminating against somebody else. But again, that's not going to resonate for all Virgos, but I did pick that up. But there is some sort of training that you are possibly going through right now, or you are about to go through, okay? Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But some of you could definitely be being discriminated against, okay? I'm getting philanthropy, but there also is this energy here tied to studies. So some of you may be deciding to go back to school to get your degree in some sort of like international studies or something when it pertains to cultures. I don't know what degree would be tied to like other religions. It's like right on the top of my brain, but it is not coming out. Okay, but some of you know exactly what I'm talking about, especially if that resonates with you. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But something tied to religion. Now, some of you single Virgos, you may actually end up meeting somebody who's very religious. They may even be involved in the church, so they may even end up being like a pastor, or their dad may be a pastor, or their like mom could have been heavily involved in the church, okay? But church religion is coming up very heavy for you during this time. So I think I talked about it in my timing video about an hour ago. I posted that. I believe I said something about some people could be going back to their religion. So I could have been maybe specifically talking to you. But anyway, so I am getting heavy Sagittarius energy with this Temperance card and this World card. So there could be a long distance relationship that's on your mind, but some of you Virgos, you also may be changing your life around to fit into this person's life, meaning you could be converting. You could be learning more about a new religion, or some of you have done that. But you're going to be getting a lot of pushback from people, and some of you are going to be getting pushback from people, period, because there's some sort of cycle in your life that you said that you were done and over with, but it looks like you're running back to it. It could be a person, it could be a city, it could be a state, it could be a country. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm also getting something tied to like a script or a manuscript. So something needs to be written out, something needs to be written down. This may even be in regards to your dreams. You could be having some very intense dreams over the next 7 days, or I would say actually the next 3 days. You probably should watch for what is coming up in your dreams, because it will be significant and you're going to need to write it down. It may be a movie. Some of you may be involved in that sector when it comes to the arts, where you want to create for other people. You don't really want to be the one out there. You just want to be, the ghostwriter or the creator. So it does feel like there's going to be something really interesting, really good that's going to be coming to you in your dreams in that amount of time. Like I said, 3 days. Okay, man. It's language arts, yeah, but I swear I'm not going to be able to let this go in terms of that degree I was talking about. I am drawing a blank. Like, I know what it is. I just cannot think of the name, okay? But I also will say that there is clarity that will be coming towards you. Some of you are worried about passing some sort of important exam. It could be boards that you may have to take, especially if you are in the field of nursing, or there's just some sort of exam that you need to. Some of you are in medical school trying to go to be a doctor. I'm actually hearing a neurologist, so you may be somebody may be in the field of neurology, or you may have to go see a doctor when it pertains to neurology at some particular point. Okay, spine issues, and there's like tingling in the feet, but I'm picking up actually the fingers or the hands. This may be something that just started happening like about 3 months ago, or maybe the last year, give or take a month or two. So I was getting 13 months, but you know, it could be any time. There's been this tingling that you've been having. So it could be sciatica, or it may be something else that you need to go get checked out just to make sure it is not super serious. I'm also getting something tied to the sunrise or the sunset. So something tied to the beach. So you could be visiting the beach. Some of you may be moving closer to the beach. This Australia is coming up very heavily. So you may live there, or there's something about Australia that possibly is going to affect you in some type of way. We have the King of Wands in reverse. You've given up a lot for whoever the hell this person is. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner, but it could be. So we have I was gonna say the fixed signs, but yeah. So we have Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. So this may be the individual where you've given up a lot for them, and I don't really get the energy that this person has really. They still are not appreciating you. This gives me somebody where they give you bits and pieces to make you think it's appreciation, but it's not. Okay? So unfortunately, some of you Virgos, you may feel you're trapped, or maybe you're just in a relationship where there is a lot of infidelity going on, and you've kind of just been sitting there taking it. And I don't really feel like you're going to be moving around anytime soon, because there's a sense of comfort there that you found in this dysfunction, even though you've tried to walk away. This person may have an alcohol problem, or they may have a problem with anger. Okay, so that may be something that has happened in the past. Okay, we do have a Pisces, so some of you, you're sleeping. You may be sleeping with a Pisces, a Scorpio, another Virgo. So a Virgo with another Virgo. You're still sleeping with this person, even though they are not committing to you. They're not even. You may bring up being in a relationship, and they are avoiding it, or they're simply just not giving you one. But it's coming across like you're okay with it. Yeah. King of Cups in reverse. You're not close to this person as you used to be. Some of you, this may be a parent. So you could be missing a parent. Maybe they passed on, or this could just be a situation where you're kind of just like, you know what? I wish that me and this parent were as close as we used to be. Maybe whenever you were in high school or in your early 30s or early 20s, you were closer to this particular parent. But now, you know, that is not the case anymore. I also somebody has done some serious damage to their kidneys, their liver, but it feels like somebody has an alcohol problem for sure. And something about huffing, which I think I've heard about that before. I know it can be very addictive. But I am picking up something tied to huffing, unless this is tied to a kid. Some Virgo parents, you may have some issues because a child may end up getting kicked out of school for fighting again. Okay. So I'm really getting that somebody's anger is actually coming from them being very overstimulated. So somebody may have autism and they haven't really been checked out. So that may be something to look into. But yeah, Five of Pentacles. Some of you, you're not leaving because it's almost like if you leave, then the money leaves, if that makes sense. Like the money stays with them, and then it's just you. And some of you may not feel ready to like bank on yourself to just, you know, be out there on your own and kind of just like live your life and figure out what life is about. Some of you, maybe you've been with this person since high school, or you've been with this person for a long while. So they've become all you know. It's a very unhealthy attachment style that you have going on with this fire sign, Pisces, Scorpio, other Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Okay? So I feel like that this rest, this peace is actually a facade. It's not true. It's very fake. So you may be putting on a front right now, but deep down, I feel like this is where you're at. energetically, emotionally, deep down, subconsciously speaking. Okay. You know, but you want to be here, and I want you to be here, but you're struggling to let go, like I said, of unhealthy attachment, especially to a person, whoever this person is. And I don't know how many times you walked away from this person. It's been very off and on. Some of you, maybe you're still waiting for this person to come back because you missed them, especially if they were like good to you financially. You really miss this person, you know. We have the Empress in reverse. I mean, this isn't really much of a marriage, is it? I feel like there's like an open relationship on the board as well, but it's only being agreed because it's almost just like, okay, well, I'll agree to this if I get to keep you. That's why I said it's very unhealthy. This is an unhealthy relationship, in my opinion. Okay, there will be an overseas or a long distance vacation that you're going to take for yourself, which will be very good, but I feel like this person is almost gonna like ruin it before you even get a chance to go. They're gonna come up with some bull crap. Yeah, Four of Swords. Yeah, that makes sense. I said rest is coming. Some of you guys, you desperately need to rest. Okay, your mind cannot rest. It keeps wandering because some of you have been cheated on by this person, and even if they haven't did anything again that you found, it's hard for you to not obsess over it because it's almost like you're just anticipating the day that you're going to find out that they've hurt you again. Now, if they haven't given you that inkling, then you need to try to find a way, the best way you can, to like move past it. But it's easier said than done if we're just being realistic, you know. It's hard. Once your heart's been broken and you still decide to stay there and give another chance, it's hard, you know. I mean, I can only imagine. Let's say that. Three of Wands, yeah. But eventually this is I feel like eventually this is coming to an end. Okay? It's so awkward too. Some of you, this person isn't very romantic and you've been complaining about them not being very romantic. So this energy gives me very, oh, I feel you pulling away, so let me be romantic. But this person's a very King of Swords type of energy. Okay, cold. Okay, on the other note, there is an application that is due that you need to get finished within the next 3 weeks, okay? But there is money coming into you. Some of you want to be back with the mother or the father of your child. There is like child support or some sort of financial something on the board that is being exchanged. It ain't gonna happen. No. See, he's in reverse. Because even if they're dealing with somebody, if they leave you and you guys get back together, they're gonna leave you again, but for a different person. So I don't think this is gonna happen, even though you miss this person. Okay, this just doesn't give me the vibe that they're really interested in going that route. Now, who knows what the hell the world could bring in about 5 years, but right now, or even if it's not, it doesn't matter who it is. I'm just not getting the energy where. And you owe a debt. So this is a karmic relationship. Hence why I say I just don't think it's going to happen. This is a karmic relationship for sure. But the good thing is there is a financial opportunity that offers you a lot of abundance that is at a distance. It may require you to work overnight. Hence why I was talking about some of you may be in nursing school. But yeah. See? Emperor in the Ace of Pentacles, which is good. If you have been pondering over if you should file for child support with someone, you're going to. A promotion is definitely coming. For those of you, if you've been with your company about 16 months or close to that, 16 months or more, okay, there is a promotion coming to you. Different department, not in the same department that you're already in. So that's good. And I feel like you're actually going to end up having so some of you, it could be management. You may actually end up having like an office, okay? But this also could be, even if you're in business, you're about to revamp some sort of business of yours. You see how beautiful these cards look on this camera? It's giving very aesthetic, right? So you're going to be doing that. If you have a business, you're going to be revamping it, and the aesthetic is just going to be, it's going to be very beautiful, more beautiful than what it was before, okay? Also, you should change your hair, like a honey blonde. I think that would look good for you. Or a burgundy or like a maroon. Those are the 3 colors that I'm getting. Okay. I guess burgundy maroon is kind of similar, but still. Knight of Cups. Okay. Remember, this person is romantic because they don't want you to cut this unhealthy attachment, but it just is an unhealthy attachment. Remember I said you and this person, you go off and on, off and on. This is an off and on relationship, and it's possibly been like that for 4 years for some of you guys, 2 years even. Some of you have been with this person since you've been in your 20s, okay? But you keep coming back to each other. But something's missing. You know something's missing. They probably know something's missing. That's why this relationship is not working. You see how we have both of the pairs are in reverse? It ain't working. This is I think this is a one-sided relationship. Yeah, some of you are married to this person. Yeah, well. Oh, Nine of Pentacles. I don't feel like for long, though. I feel like a divorce is on the table. Or definitely some time apart. Now, counseling may bring this situation back. If you're in counseling right now, then I feel like you're on the right path when it pertains to, like, trying to find a way for you guys to fix your relationship. So I feel like that's a good thing. But the Tower, something unexpected. Let's clear. What is this unexpected thing? What time is it? 1:50. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see what this unexpected thing is with the Tower. What's unexpected here for Virgos? Unexpected. Oh, God. Could be truth, honestly. Unexpected. Oh, good for you. I already called money. I already said that. There's going to be an unexpected, very big windfall of money from some sort of accident insurance payment. Yeah, definitely insurance. I hate to say it. Some of you guys is actually a will. So someone unfortunately may end up passing away. I really, really hope not. But we have the Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords. I'm hearing alimony. So I already called. I said I feel like there's a divorce coming. So they will end up paying you out. Those of you where you're, trying to figure out whenever this divorce is going to be over or settled, it is going to be maybe even before the month is over. You may get a surprise message just like, oh, okay, so you gave up. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, Four of Swords. What is this? Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Somebody has insomnia. Somebody's running away from something. Somebody's scared about going to jail. For something tied to money. Six of Wands. Okay. My God. And Knight of Swords. Somebody's very, very shifty with you. Somebody also is going to... That's what the Tower is. Somebody's going to be lying to you about money. Some of you need to check your pockets, okay? Because you may... Especially if you're dealing with somebody new, I don't feel like your wallet is safe around them. I know that's terrible. But there's this energy here where somebody is very shifty when it pertains to what they do for work. And actually, this is not... Yeah, it doesn't look good. Somebody's hiding something when it pertains to work and finances. So this is not going to end well. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Seven of Cups. The 8757. Might be a phone number. But... Okay, so I hate to say it, somebody's gonna file for bankruptcy because there's like some sort of there's like a good thing, but there's a bad thing. Because there's like this financial something that somebody has screwed up and somebody's just gonna have to answer to that. But then there's also this windfall of money that's gonna come through to help see this situation through, if that makes sense. Like somebody's gonna come in and save you from drowning. Because that energy here does give me like somebody's about to drown big time because of their choices. And this would probably go back to 2020. So something from 2020 could be catching up with you before, there's no timing on this reading. But yeah, something about 2020 is coming back around. I talked about karmic. I talked about karma. Again, it could be a person. So some of you, the karma is that they're going to have to pay you. Even if it's a company, they're going to have to pay you. Even though they try not to, especially if it deals with insurance, they're going to have to pay you. So $7,398. I know that's a very specific amount, but that's what I got, or this something's close to that. Okay. 7 of Swords. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, this person is really not being honest with you. It just seems like they're dancing around the questions. They're dancing around the answers. So it's unfortunate, but that's what I feel. I think you need to, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, you need to let this Scorpio go. It's not going to end well. Okay? If you've already let them go, you need to keep walking in the other direction. Okay? Because you're going to get played like a fiddle. So don't. Okay? What's the timing here? For this Tower moment, what's the Tower? I mean, what's the timing for the Tower? 6, 5. Okay, some of you, this isn't coming till March. The first week of March. Okay? So we have November the 6th, June the 8th. 2 6s, 2 6. Well, actually 3 6s. So we got 9. September, before your season is over for some of you. September 25th, actually, is what I'm picking up, and also December. So between September and December. But specifically September or December. I don't really get anything in November. That's whenever I feel like this Tower is going to come through. Well, yeah. So Virgos, this has been your reading. Happy birthday or a belated birthday again. And I will see you later.